Hello, greetings. This is Gilles Morcier. I wanted to come and say hello, to wish you a good day. Today here is a holiday. We're celebrating peace, the end of the Great Second World War. And so it is a time for peace. For peace is not we have to let go of the past in order to find that inner peace, peace of mind, peace of heart. For peace is once we move into a state of peace and balance and harmony, we are able to move into a state of grace, acceptation, and all kinds of new creative possibility are before us once we find this state of total appreciation and we can follow our joy, follow our heart. So we'll see what the archangels may want to guide us with today in terms of the highest wisdom is peace. So it has been answered to confirm that it's the archangel Azrael, and he says, leave the past behind you. The future has so much more to offer. Put everything in the hands of God. So that is great wisdom. There is this philosopher named Spinoza who was always like say, well, you can put everything in the hands of God, and so God knows, and God can trust God. In God we trust. For God is a positive force within each and every one of us, and so we have to let go of the past behind us and to allow ourselves to move into the potential future that life is offering, and to see what God has in store for us. And once we forgive ourselves, we are free to understand that God is a positive force, a loving God. And so what we need to understand is the Knight of Raphael. It is romantic, artistic, poetic, introverted. And it says, a relation founded on deep and profound engagement. You are getting very excited. Your heart beats strong. So it's about moving forward with the excitement of life. It is understanding those creative potential and the connection in the heart and the ability to live all our passion, to express all our nature in a balance, in a loving way. To harmonize our relationship. What we need to do is the 8 of Gabrielle here. She's a beautiful, she's flying in the sky with all those beautiful birds. And she says, overflowing activities. The result will not be long. To communicate is essential. So it is important to continue to communicate, to let people know what you want, to let your spirit guides know what you want, to let God knows how. God already knows, but it is good to acknowledge, to decree, to call on these experiences that you are seeking, to focus on the positive, and it will come really quickly. And the general message for us is none other than the beautiful card of the Archangel Michael with the world. So it is the world. It's a happy ending. The knot is tied. The cycle has ended. It speaks of spiritual fulfillment, for there is nothing higher than the spiritual fulfillment. Once we find spiritual fulfillment, we'll find all other fulfillment will follow, for that is the essential. So it is a great gift. Life is a gift. Accept the gift of life. Expect miracles, and the more we are ready to move into that, the more we'll be able to be free to enjoy this new cycle that is just starting. The cards from the angels are creation, so it is about understanding we are a universe, we are our own universe, and it is for us to manage all the energies of ourselves as the God of our own universe. So it is essential to understand, and we are part of a larger creation, and the more we expand our mind to the service of this higher creation, the more we commune and come into the principles of the higher law, of the service of the universe. We align with all those higher forces, and they are invisible helpers that are always there to assist those who are sincere at heart, and so do not hesitate to trust. You can trust your guides and God. The painting behind me is an astronomy painting. That the painting is something but it's quite marvelous as a creative process. Personally, I've been painting for many years. I was formally trained just 1 year in France and 1 year in America, and then I opened an art gallery, and so I moved into art dealing, which is a wonderful work. But then 7 years later, some of my own painting became unique. I started creating art that was absolutely unique, so I had to go through a transition, and I've been painting for 30 years, exploring the inner plane. So the difficulty with this art is that it's not a profane art, it is about the sacred, it's about what's divine, it's about what's the inner self, and there are all kinds of codes that are, I paint those paintings for myself, to awaken the code within myself, to see a reflection of my spiritual evolution, but those will work for all of humanity for a very long time. Those paintings, no matter, I'm sure they will come into the world when I'm still around, but the future generation will continue to speculate on certain aspects of why, and some of those higher aspects that I put in my painting are not conscious, they come from a higher, super conscious plane. I'm just the instrument of what is being created. It's a collective work. Of course, I have the final choice. Sometimes I even try to go faster than the music, and so I make mistakes, and so I have to repair it, but there is always something better that is coming. So it is a great process. You have to stay really humble when you paint, because you don't always get the result that you want, but it is a wonderful tool. I'm looking forward to moving into a large studios to put in place. I have all kinds of new ideas for new paintings, but I don't have the space yet to even begin anything new. So I hope this is really coming this summer. And I wanted to finish with just the beginning of a song, just to finish in music. For music is everybody loves music. It's very easy. We don't need to be educated when we're children to love certain music, or teenagers. And but when you want to learn a music that is more artistic, like classical music, it takes a little bit of training of the ear. And it is the same thing with painting. Painting is not something that we automatically appreciate. It is good to be. The more we learn, the better we are able to appreciate art, because we are able to put it in relation to other things as a whole picture on how things have evolved. So it's a continuous process of education. For education is essential to life. So I'm going to finish with this song. It's just the beginning. It goes like this. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Well, thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Namaste.